guys, Jimmy here today on Roblox. We're playing some more Pokemon Brick Bronze. As you can see on screen right now, for the first battle we're battling against ASX_re. I have no idea how the heck you meant to pronounce that, but okay. Using a Mamoswine. Oh, I still forgot my freaking Fortress. It won't really work in this team unless I do a new team. I can probably have Charizard X. I'd feel like would be a good option for that. But Mamoswine, Ludicolo, Mega Alakazam, Mandibuzz, Gramble, and a Pelipper. So that's gonna Swiss Swim for that. But is he gonna lead off with it? I feel like the Mamoswine will be the lead off, so I could go into this, but Hurricane's a thing. So my best option to go into would be this to tank hits from both of his potential 2-star, which is either Pelipper or Mamoswine. I suggest the Mamoswine lead off, right? I was right. I got a freaking... I forgot that I was eating nuts before this and I had a freaking Petri just stuck in freaking side of my freaking tooth. Kalen, probably has a Focus Sash, so it's probably a waste to use my Z move, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, he's gonna Earthquake. I can tank one of those. Just... It wasn't a life obstacle, it didn't lose any health, so that means it most likely is a Focus Sash set. Which isn't the best thing in the world, but we should be fine with that. He really wants to get. He really should want to get his Stealth Rock Blow before this goes down. So what he could do is he should. Okay, it's a Focus Sash set. Okay, what he should do then is Earthquake me this turn, Stealth Rocks the next turn, because honestly, I'll probably go into something that's probably slower than it. But the problem is though, I don't really want to lose my Primarina yet. So I'm going to swap into Mandibuzz. He might predict this and go for his Stealth Rocks now. Nope, he's going for Earthquake, so now also he's either going to have to go for Ice Shards, Stealth Rocks, or Icicle Crash. I think he probably has Rock Slide or Icicle Crash. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I actually could Toxic. I'll just foul play it. He should swap out. This is what I would do at the very least. Nope, still Stealth Rocks. Okay then, so... Yeah, good if I didn't Toxic because that could have also missed and he could have just got a free hit on me, which I'd rather not. So now what we should go into now is his Pelipper for the Rain Dance, and then potentially to go into his Swiss Swim Ludicolo. Or... he could go into his Mega Alakazam and just Dazzling Gleam me, because that might be enough to one-hit KO me. I'm not really sure. It's gonna be. I think it'll be close. Wait, it's Foe's account this server. I can't see Foe's account in this server. Oh wait, it's orange. I'm looking. Oh yeah, it's in here. I'm probably sure it's that Cena. Gramble. Pretty sure I can tank one hit, so I might just want to go for the Defog, but at the same time, do I really want to do that? Not really. Venusaur can tank hits, plus I mean, free Sludge Bomb pretty much. Earthquake's gonna hit us hard. He could have Raw, which would be a problem as well. But into the Venusaur, he's gonna go for Play Rough, or, yep, Play Rough. I can tank it, even without the Mega. Now I can get my Mega off safely, and go for a Sludge Bomb. Venusaur should be good enough to take down the Ludicolo, even with the Rain Dance up. He's going to swap into the Pelipper. That's good. So that's that up on the field. So now what we should do then is looks like he's going to try and Hurricane me, which also should outspeed me. I probably should have gone for a healing option because I'm fairly low on health now, but I can just bring in my Venusaur whenever the Gramble's back on the field and it's a free swap in for me. If he doesn't predict me doing it at the very least. So Sludge Bomb, no poison, which is fine. And now we go into our Chancer. There's no way he's not going to Hurricane me, right? I could actually try the Mandibuzz, but I feel like Hurricane would hit too hard in the... because it also has 100% accuracy in the rain. Okay, so yeah, Hurricane, I made the right play. All of his Pokemon can be Toxic, which is actually really, really nice, so I might as well throw out a Toxic and predict the Granbull? Wait a minute. Pelipper, Alakazam. Oh, he's gonna Roost. Okay, that's actually a smart play. Very smart. And I can just Heal Bell it off. Pelipper, Ludicolo, Alakazam, Mandibuzz, and Mamoswine. What was the other one that we just battled again? Granbull? He has like 2 physical attackers. So he can't really... Well, Granbull can, I guess, can get through the Chansey, but if I take on the Granbull, he can't beat my Chansey unless he has a Side Shock on his Alakazam that could actually hit fairly hard. Now I'm gonna Toxic again, predicting the swap out. Like I said, should be into the Granbull. Or into the Mandibuzz, that's even better for me then. So get the Toxic off. I'm going to go into my Mandibuzz now. It might be a little obvious, but I still need to get that off so I can get these defogs gone. Once I defog, I don't have to worry about that at all. So obviously, he hasn't got his Mamoswine anymore. Surprisingly, he didn't keep it low. I mean, he really should have kept that because he wouldn't have anything now for the for my Chansey. This is probably gonna have a Life Orb. Can I tank a hit? Here's the question. I'm gonna just try to defog. I might live 1 hit. That's what I'm hoping for right now. Surf. Yeah, why did it not? I guess he doesn't have Ice Beam. That's perfect for me then. So defog, Evasion Falls, get rid of that. Now I can go back in my Chansey. Mandibuzz can just stay alive. So I think that might not be a Modest, that might be a Timid then if I tanked it that well. Actually, I have quite a few options. Venusaur could work, Chansey could work, and my Reindeer, which I still keep forgetting to nickname back to Salzburg, but still. If I can force him to use a Grass type move, that would be amazing. Yeah, Ice Beam. He does have this, but he didn't use it for some reason. Don't freeze me, okay? That's like the last thing that I want to happen right now. I don't need to heal yet. Guess it will be a waste if I heal. Although I probably should have anyway, but I mean, Granbull now? Should be the Granbull, right? Pelipper again. Interesting. Well, time to toss. The rain is still up, so it's not getting... Actually, no, it's not up anymore. So he thought he could bring in the Pelipper to try and get his rains to come back up, but he did it 1 turn too early. Granbull, that's fine, I'm gonna heal up anyway. Now he's also gonna go for the Heal Bell. So I'm gonna Toxic. Is he gonna play rough me or is he gonna Heal Bell? He should Heal Bell, predict me to go back into my Venusaur, and he should go into his Pelipper again. That's where he should go. I actually outspeed him. I thought he'd outspeed me. Heal Bell. Oh, Thunder Wave, that's still fine. I did not predict the Thunder Wave because I thought it'd be a Raw set, but then again, I'm in the Raw. Thunder Wave is pretty good as well, though, to be honest. I can't exactly say it's a bad play. He has to Heal Bell. There's no way he wouldn't Heal Bell against me right now, right? There's no way. Okay, nice. Kayla, now 3 Moonblasts onto anything. Especially onto this Granbull, yes please. I could have actually Encored it, or Encored. That would have been perfect. That's 3 moves for days. Okay, that's good. That's good enough. So Granbull now is on very low health. He has no options of no recovery options, because also I've used one myself. The most that he probably has right now is Heal Bell, Thunder Wave, Play Rough, and Earthquake. Well, we just started the Earthquake as well, so we know his entire moveset. Now I'm going to go into my... I wonder if Venusaur would work. Predict the swap out, go for the Elite Seed, and then try to make that work. Reindeer probably won't be able to one-hit KO it. Electivire probably won't be able to. So yeah, into the Venusaur, predict the swap out, and Leech Seed so I can get some health recovery from that Pokemon. If I had to predict a Pokemon, it would probably be the Pelipper, and then he'd try to go for the U-turn again, which then I can predict his... what to come out low. Okay, withdrawn the Granbull into the Pelipper, so I made the right prediction again, or there. Now what he should do is U-turn. Okay, well seeded, I'm going to get some health back, but not a lot. So what he's probably going to do now is... Oh, he's actually going to Hurricane, not going to U-turn. So he might actually... He's going to go for the Hurricane. So back into the Chansey. he should really U-turn and go back into the Gramble, making the right prediction, but he should just U-turn. But he didn't Hurricane just in case I stayed in. But he should have U-turned there, because they will stop me going to the Chansey. He could have gone back into his Gramble, forced me to swap out again, which would be nice for him, obviously. Side Munktoss this turn, I'm pretty sure he's just going to swap out. Not even a U-turn this time, interesting. Alakazam, we should know this matchup. Chansey wins. I don't need to Toxic this thing. It might have Recover, but usually Alakazams don't run Recover. Usually the movesets that they run is like Psyshock or Psychic, Shadow Ball sometimes, Focus Blast, Energy Ball. Doesn't get Thunder Wave. I keep thinking it does, but it doesn't. Charge Beam it could potentially have. Dazzling Gleam. Those are the movesets moves that it usually has. Maybe Calm Minds and Recover is an option. I don't actually remember if it actually gets Recover, but I feel like it does. It's like people don't really use it because it's fairly frail. Tracing my Natural Cure, which is why I didn't Toxic it. No real point. Psyshock. It does got a critical hit. Okay, Len. Side Munktoss that turn, Len. We try and heal up Len now, because that definitely sucked. Yeah, I don't have any Focus Sash Pokemon either. Just try and take it down. Psyshock. I tanked it. Nice. I probably should have healed there, but Alakazam is now down. The only issue that we have to face now is the Pelipper. If I can take down the Pelipper, okay, that's actually Grass move or probably the Surf, right? Probably the Surf. If he uses a Grass type move low, that might be better for him. Nah, he doesn't have the Soul Box. I'll try to heal, but I don't think it'll work. Ice Beam, okay, that's good. I didn't go into my Grass type Pokemon at all. Now what we can do, Len, we can pretty much guarantee ourselves a KO. He can't one-hit KO with Venusaur. Ludicolo usually runs Grass type move, Energy Ball I think it is. Energy Ball, Surf, which he has. I'd suggest Scout in my opinion. He hasn't got a Life Orb either, which is weird, or at least I don't think he has, unless he might. He has Ice Beam. What's his last move, low? What is his last move? I can tank a hit low. It's Ice Beam, surprisingly. Don't you dare freeze me, because that would suck. Oh, it's a Life Orb, okay, I just wasn't paying attention. This should one-hit kill Ludicolo. Interesting how he made that play, because the Ice Beam could have taken down my Mandibuzz, my Sawsbuck, and his Energy Ball would have probably taken down my my Electivire. So now what I'm going to do is go into the Mandibuzz, predict that Hurricane again. So there is that. He's choosing to use Sawsbuck for now. Yeah, I like the Sawsbuck, okay. Oh, Mandibuzz actually tanked a hit from that. Interesting. Foul Play Len. He's going to swap out into the Gramble. Oh, he's actually staying in. I just beat him. Interesting. Scald. That's fine. So, not sure why he's using Surf, but, I mean, sure. I'm not going to question it, okay? So I try the Reindeer and predict that swap out, or just... I think Electivire is just the best option, right? Just, Wild Charge, KO it, and then he's going to go into the Gramble then for the Intimidate, and I can just Volt Switch out. Which also can hit a Special Psych, can do a good amount of damage, and then I can swap back into the another Pokemon. Which for the Gramble, if it doesn't KO it, also the Venusaur. What's his last Pokemon, though? Good question. I actually don't remember. Gramble, playing out as they exactly just said. What rank did he have again? 3500, almost 3600. Very, very similar rank to me actually right now. Volt Switch should be a little predictable. Doesn't KO it, that's fine. He might go for an well, actually he is going to go for an Earthquake. Guess I'll try the Reindeer. I mean, I want to use the freaking Sawbox, okay? I've been wanting to use it for so long. Okay, Earthquake, made the right prediction. Doesn't do a lot. He's going to try and play Rough Me now then, so I'm just going to quickly go for that. I wonder if Horn Leech would be able to KO it. Return is my hardest move, I'll just hit it with Return. Might as well like try just hit it as hard as possible. What's his last Pokemon though? Is it Mandibuzz? I think it's the mandibles, which I think is fairly low health. At least I'm hoping it's fairly low health, because if it's not, then I'm so screwed. If I had to guess what he'd do right now, he should let his Granbull go down, go into his mandibles, try foul play me. Or probably, actually, I'd probably say Roost first, since if I Saw Dance, he can tank a hit from a +2 reindeer, Saw's Buck. I was actually not really on full health, so what he should do then is just play rough me, foul play me straight away. Return it, I outspeed it. What space speed does Saw's Buck have again? I keep forgetting. Yeah, life out does a ton, foul play. Should be able to KO me. It is. Saw's Buck has a ton of pretty good physical attack, but fairly low defenses. I mean, yeah, 95 base speed, 100 base physical attack. I'd say that's pretty good, with 80 on the hit points, like 70 in the defenses. Very similar to like a Weavile, but just not as quick, I guess. But actually, not really similar to a Weavile, is it really? This is like, these stats are pretty bad compared to Weavile. Anyway, now we can go into actually, might as well go into the Electivire, right? Just wild charge as hard as possible. Okay, wild charge it. What you should do is just roost stall until I KO myself with the recoil. That's what you should do. But that might have just done a little bit more damage to him than he could have healed up. So maybe that would have been a bad idea. Okay, now for the Venusaur. So yeah, pretty much working out exactly how I planned. What you should do now is go for that roost, but I'm gonna go for the. Oh, actually, I'll speed it. Nice. Those 16 EVs definitely helped me outspeed that. There's no way I expect that not without those. But again, the GG. I think I'm gonna leave it off there, low on the one battle video. I think that actually was amazing. Now we're almost to. Oh, we got 62 rank. We're almost on. Oh, now we're actually 3600 rank and 59. So we're actually very close to a 4K again. We're probably going to lose a ton by using the stupid Fiend team again though. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, and like always, I'll see you guys next time.